All right, guys, so I got a little video for you this morning. We got Caden. Met him at the pharmacy the other day, picking up prescription for my wife. But anyway, I was asking about bipods, what we use, and this is the one that Garrett uses. I've got the same one on my 243. I'll grab it out of the safe here in a second. But we've adapted ours a couple different ways to make them a little bit longer. They're not quite long enough if you're on a hillside, so we kind of did some adaptations, and we'll show you how we did those. So give me a breakdown of what you got here.
Okay, so kind of when you pull it out of the box, it looks almost the same with these little rubber ends on it.
Okay.
But it only has this one part, so the rubber end would have been about right here.
Okay.
So I have another smaller bipod that my buddy gave me.
Okay. So this was the super short one that's basically for laying prone, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I just took the two nuts off of the top. It came the same.
Okay.
And just attached them right down here. And then I can have this little extra adjustment if I need that.
See, I'll show you guys right here too. So the way you release these is this little button right here, but you can adjust it by dialing this down. I mean, for every little inch you need. I actually can't do it one-handed, but
yeah. And then this longer leg's got the same deal right there, man. And you can just tighten that up, and it won't go anywhere.
Nice.
So that's all I do with mine.
So yeah, super adjustable, super easy, simple fix. What we've done, and I'll show you guys that here. We're going to go ahead and tap and thread his, and he can try both ways that we've done it and see which one works better. So what I did, and it happens that it fits just perfect, is a little 5/16 tap. And I don't know what the thread type on this one is, but it doesn't really matter too much as long as the bolt that you put in there is the same. So 5/16 seems to fit just perfect. And let me go get mine out of the safe, and I'll show you what I did to it. All right, so this is what I've done to mine. Same bipod. I just threaded carriage bolts into the end right here. I tapped it in about that far, about an inch and a half. That way it gives you plenty of thread for a little bit of adjustment. You can put whatever size bolt you need in there. I think the ones I've got in there now is 6 inches, but once you thread it in an inch, it gives you an extra 5 inches. It really helps when you're sitting on a hillside, especially a steep hillside, to be able to get that bipod long enough. All right, guys, so we got the adaptation off of his, and I'll show you what we got here. Like I said, we just got that 5/16 tap, and then you need a 1/4 inch wrench to turn it, and that's about it. And I will hand the camera over here and show you guys what we got going on. So really all you got to do is just get that thing started in the end there, and because it's aluminum, it cuts pretty easy actually. And make sure you kind of have it straight, and you'll end up having to turn it in there and back it out quite a few times. I don't know if I can hang on to it. Let's see. Let's go this way. I might have too much grease on that towel. It's not hanging on. There we go. Like I said, you'll have to back it out quite a few times because it plugs up with aluminum thread or shavings. So as you turn it in, just keep backing it out, and you'll pull those shavings out. And it'll take a minute to get it done, but then once you do, the bolt just threads right in there. And I have a pair of vice grips too, that might work better. You gotta be careful with vice grips though, if you can find them. Because you don't want to crush your leg, because if you make it not round anymore, then it won't slide back up in. So hang on down to the end, and that way you don't have to worry about that too. There goes my needle. Don't want to lose that. And then once you get it in as far as you want, it'll probably go a little bit longer just because, but back it all the way out. And then either use a compressor or just blow in the end there to get all the little shavings out, but make sure you close your eyes if you do. Otherwise you blow aluminum shavings back in your eyes. And then somewhere I had a bolt sitting right here. I was gonna, there it is right there. So yeah, just got a regular bolt. I use carriage bolts and Garrett's. I just use a regular hex head bolt in mine. Doesn't matter if they've got threads all the way down or not, but you can use whatever size you want. And then that will just thread right in the end. Except for that one's got a bunch of funk on the end of it. Let's use this one. I think that was one I used to make a shifter knob. And then put a little thread lock on there once you get it where you want it. If you don't, then as it vibrates around in your vehicle, it'll back out. So super simple fix. You can adjust the length to whatever you want just by getting a new bolt. And then if you want it shorter for, like I like mine shorter for deer hunting because I can lay prone. You just back that out, put the original feet back on. Super simple.